Recap. All right. Actually, I'll do the recap this week to make it easy on you guys. But last time around, you guys as a party finally arrived in Whitewall, managing to enter inside, though many people are barred from entry into Whitewall due to some unfortunate circumstances. You guys were allowed to enter Whitewall under the premise that Perturabo was a Dark Watch member. After showing this to the people there, they immediately let you guys in, and also the companions being, um, Prow and Lynn, as well as Giles, who joined with you guys heading inside to Whitewall. While you were making your way in, you found Sorfin and Sozin climbing out of the sewers, and then quickly, well, Sorfin was forced to run away, and Sozin also wanted to do the same, but with his inability to figure out with his directional inability, he instead runs into the party instead of away, and the guards questioning who this man would be. Perturabo would cover, saying that he is one of the party members of the group, um, leaving a few questions only to the guards that were escorting you guys. Sorfin, on the other hand, returned to the group as you were making a line, making your way towards the barracks as a human, confusing the party, but seeing that he had the symbol of the Dark Watch, a few of you assumed that he was just a man that managed to make his way through. As the party arrived towards the barracks, you guys met with Captain Medley, a warrior and also seemingly a leader type within the city of Whitewall, where she would explain that there is something happening in the abyss that is causing trouble, and because of this, they can't allow refugees into Whitewall um, unless that creature is dealt with. And so she hires the group to kill the creature in the abyss known as a greater basilisk, which is a creature that you would find in the far east. Strangely, it managed to make its way here and has caused a bit of trouble. The party is then offered, or rather given, 300 plumes to spend and for, of course, preparation. As the party began to scour the main square, looking for someone to identify, and the rest looked for people who could make black steel weaponry, knowing that black steel weapons are the best type of weapons to fight against the creatures of the deep. Sozin and Perturabo would manage to get some black steel weapons, and of course, Perturabo getting his shield, and Sorfin managed to buy a shield as well. But before that, Sorfin managed to find someone that could identify some pretty important magical items that he got along the way. He identified a few of his wands, and his ashen wand was a wand that could cast, or rather, is attuned to the holy magics that you would usually find with clerics. As the party began to return to the barracks with all of your gear, you were led by Captain Medley outside of the city and towards the only physical entrance into the crossroads, which is the split. As you made your way down through an elevator leading you down to the abyss, um, and when you made your way to the bottom, you would find that there is a small camp down there complete with tents, knights, and guards, as well as food and a handful of mounts, in fact. There, you would begin to rest for about a day, where during that time you would hear the noises underneath the caves of something, in fact, going on, something scouring for food. As you woke up, you pressed into the darkness, hearing the sound of a very large creature resting. And there, a few of you attempted to see what was happening, finding a wounded dragon. And of course, as per party fashion, Lynn, as you were climbing up the side of the cliff, you managed to knock over a large rock, rolling down the bottom and breaking a handful of twigs and leaves, alerting the dragon there. Combat began to ensue, and the creatures from the north side of the cave came to attack the group, pinning you in between the dragon and the creatures there. But eventually, after some hard fought, some tactically fought, the tactical fight of the group, the combat would end, leaving you quite injured, but not enough to actually down you outright. There you would find a clutch of eggs hatched. Sorfin and Lin, you went to go investigate it, finding a handful of dead dwarves to the south and a letter written in Dwarven. The letter describes that the plan was to find dragon eggs, steal and enslave the dragons to use for black steel production. During this time, the dragon children, the newborn, the whelps, they were killed, leaving the adult dragon furious, killing everything on sight, which would explain why it did not want to listen to your words whatsoever. And, well, as long as everyone is pretty much here and ready to go, we can begin our session for today. As last time out, you and Sorfin, Lin and Sorfin, both of you were pretty much scouting through the southern end of the caves, finding the whole situation down here. I'll move you back into the map. The whole situation that was happening down here with the blood leading out, and probably where the fight happened with the dragon, leaving it quite wounded. Meanwhile, Perturabo, Prowl, and Sozen, or Daizen, you guys were planning on doing something with the dragon. I think the last time I heard it out to be, you guys were planning to bring the dragon to the main camp. Is that correct?
Hello?
Yes.
Anyone there?
I do not
Yes.
know. You just dying.
I think they plan to bring the whole dragon back, but then
I
that's
pretty much
not
explained
possible.
that that is a very, very hard task. Ah, yes, you
Yeah,
got you
so
got scales from the dragon
they
for like
started
hours.
they started like piecing it one by one instead.
Yeah.
While
So,
they're doing that,
mhm.
I was resting, and I think after the rest, I'm going to go back to the dragon and start pulling darts out of its body. I threw out 3 darts. Do I have to roll anything to recover them?
Yeah. Go ahead and actually, let me see.
One of them missed, so one of them should be in the back here somewhere.
Uh, we, yeah, you managed to find all of your darts quite firmly placed into the dragon, as well as the one dart that's just off in a far corner, lodged in between a few rocks.
Nice. No dart wasted. You guys done with your chopping?
Said yes.
All right. We going back to deposit these, or we press on? What's the plan here? We usually have the big man to your right there, guiding us, but he's kind of out of it right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
The wind. I hear the wind.
Um.
Ooh.
We could consult our client.
Right.
So you mean, I'm not there. So,
I think you and Partorabo there can go back while I stay here just in case the other two that went on their own there start screaming for help or something.
the wind.
The wind. Can we like shove his text into text to speech?
Yeah. I think you can do that on Discord.
I feel like I think that does it for everyone, even the ones that
Oh,
aren't
really?
in voice chat though. Yeah.
No. It does it in because it's private. I think it only does it for the ones that are in the chat.
You can try maybe.
Very well. Seek out the
Yeah,
others.
just
And
Dungeon's
you
gonna be
and
talking through Discord this
Wait,
time.
isn't there a text to speech in voice the voice thingy that you're using?
Is there?
I think there is.
the wind.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyways, yeah.
Wait, I was out. I was out last time. Are these dwarves the dwarves that we were looking for, or was it confirmed last time or no?
Um, it wasn't. It seems as though these dwarves were a separate case. There's
Mm.
still some dwarves, probably out
Very
there.
well. Seek out the others, and if you
like-
find any traces of the dwarves we were tasked to find, let us know.
Why is
The
it a
wind.
female?
yeah. Can you can you like lower the volume as well, or I think you have to manually change your volume through Discord. Yeah, you don't have to change it. Yeah. I'm just gonna break the
Question.
silence.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm seeing what I'm seeing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are these things like trails of blood, or is it just on the map?
That's just
Like,
on the map. But that was from the dragon.
I see.
But yeah, last time you and Sorfin were scouting up ahead. You found two
Mm-hmm.
paths, one heading to the west, one heading to the east. And seeing as Sorfin seems to be quite out of it right now, what do you plan to do? Sorfin is pretty much just
Blades.
following you. Huh?
The
Could I?
blades.
The the blades? What?
The blades.
Honestly, better
Um,
than nothing.
For now, I would check or investigate the body to see their cause of death. Maybe like, is it like laceration or something?
Yeah, definitely. And also, they for the most part, they're covered in acid, the same kind of acid that you were attacked with by the dragon.
By the dragon. I see. Seems that we're far enough. I try to convince ourselves or could meet up and then just move on forward in a bit. So I try to get up to where they are, I guess.
Alright, so you return back to the party then.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god! The dragon is bolder.
Yeah, after some time, when you finally return back, this is at this point, Sozin and the rest of the group have finished cutting into the dragon at least a few scales, enough to at least make probably a decent set of armor.
Is everyone here or did they leave or what?
The blades.
Bro. Did you guys, would you have gone back to store that stuff?
To where the party would be, since the party out of character since the token are here. I thought you were here, but
No, I'm talking about Dyson and Perturabo. Would they have gone back to store the scales and stuff?
I think yeah, last time.
No, this at this point when they returned, it would have been just after you finished
Oh,
cutting the scales. Because that wasted like about 2 hours, I think, an hour and a
damn.
few.
Lynn, Sorfin, what did you see back there?
Dead baby dragons and a group of dwarves. Though we didn't explore much further because the uncertainties.
Weren't we looking for a dwarf?
Um, I don't think those are the ones, or I'm not sure. I didn't check their identity thingamajig, the affiliation stuff. Basically, Sorvin was so shocked he didn't talk, so he just left.
Sozin,
Um,
Sozin asks if you have found your quarry, as well as if they are hale and whole? Question mark.
What's the quarry? Right. Lane has a low end. I don't know what quarry means. Ah.
we found our target.
We found we were looking for the dragons initially, since the baby dragons wanted the egg. But it seems that they're dead along with a few other casualties. So we decided to go back since we don't know what caused or killed them yet.
So you weren't exactly able to identify them.
Not at the moment, seeing Sharpin being shocked, traumatized.
We could wait for Sozin and Perturabo to come back, then we can go to that area
Sure.
if they plan to go back in the first place.
Come back. Alright. We wait here and Dyson.
What's your plan, Dyson?
I mean, did you head back to the thing?
No,
Are you
they
going
weren't
back?
able to yet.
Mm.
Alright, we can go back to the dwarves first and then we can make our trip back. Or we could fully explore this and then go back after we're all done.
I think we could.
Those scales are pretty heavy though, aren't they?
Yeah, we could carry them together, I guess.
With friendship.
I mean, we can just put this at the entrance, right? Like at the camp here. Then just leave it. Then go back to explore. Or do you plan to go back to White Wall, White Wall?
I just stare at Sorfin for a bit. He's like staring into space. And I like, Sorfin, blink twice if you can continue.
Does not blink.
Oh no, he's dying.
Yeah, I think Sorfin here needs a bit of a break. We have wasted a bunch of. Sorfin can take a break. Well, you can go back. No.
Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, out of character or in character? Do you?
Which one?
Pick one.
Which one? Out of
I don't
character
know
or
how
in
to, I
character?
don't know how to ask this, but it's not meta or meta. I don't know. Do you? I'm asking Daizen because the order is kind of messy for me. So, do you plan to deposit the scales back at the entrance camp? Then we proceed, or do we proceed while you carrying the scales? That's my question.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking as well.
I am confused.
No, it is pretty massive.
Because if we could we could carry the scales back to the camp, then we can just go back here. That's the thing.
Yeah. Sosin suggests that you head back to the camp to deposit the scales.
And
I can go with those two while you and the Sorfin stay back here and make sure we don't get flanked.
I see. Alright. Then I will stay here and watch over you guys. I'm gonna tell Sorfin to watch at my back. I'm gonna watch this side.
At this point, Sorfin then kind of turns towards you, tells you that he would like to contemplate at the camp.
At the camp. Damn it. Sure. Then we just leave him a message or something that after contemplating we're heading forward. Just in case he's get over his traumatic experience or something.
Fishman, I believe, won't be able to come with you. He wants to stay here for a bit.
No, the fishman goes to the camp.
Oh, I see. I am stupid. I guess Lynn and me can stay back. He's already gone.
Perturabo is also helping Sozin with the scales, so he's also heading back to camp. Leaving the two of you there for a quick moment.
The moment they leave, I'm gonna head back down real quick. Set up a snare right around here.
Alright.
Using, what does it need here? 25 feet of rope. So my hempen rope has been halved.
Alright. I'm gonna describe the situation first for Daizen. Daizen, as you return back to camp carrying the scales along with Perturabo and Sorfin, you realize that the people here have become a bit more anxious. So far, with the whole situation of you fighting within the caves, that has managed to echo throughout the entire cave system. They've been hearing the dragon's roars as well as some other creature far deeper within. When you make it towards camp, Captain Medley's there to kind of greet you, almost, if were it not for her in a quite agitated pose, with her weapons and shield up. She turns to look at you, Sozin, and yeah, she gives you a greeting. Yes, I'm in fact well. We heard some roaring within the caves. What was happening? And she looks at the scale that you're currently carrying alongside with Perturabo. I assume this is from the creature that you managed to destroy or neutralize, I assume. That does not look like any kind of basilisk scale. Not one from the reports that I've gotten, at least. Complications being? Ah, right. I did forget to mention that this is one of the closest places you could get to the crossroads. You will find drow and dwarves here, and for the most part, you'll find dwarves with a split, unless of course a few of them have caught up to the fact that there are creatures here that have come from the surface, which is a most likely conclusion. I suggest you steer clear away from these dwarves, just so you don't step on anyone's toes. She looks at you quite confused, um, not really knowing what you're talking about uh, personally, and yeah, she just kind of continues on to order people around the camp, telling them to, make the tents, move around the mounts, and you watch as Sorfin and Perturabo actually stays back. Ask a request to inform her of their fates. Ah, right. Um, Captain Medley gives you a concerning look until we find that creature within the caves and eliminate it. Unfortunately, we're not going to be heading back up. I've instructed the lift, let's just say, the elevator heading to the surface, that it not make its way down here until we have proof that we've eliminated the basilisk. She gives you a brisk nod, orders a few knights to come and pick it up, and you watch as they have quite a bit of trouble without Perturabo's strength and your own to carry it. Looks like some more average folk have a hard time carrying the scales. But they do manage to move it towards one of the open kind of blankets just laid out on the floor and just put it there for the meantime. And as you begin to head back towards your group, Captain Medley gives you a kind of a sign of good luck, telling you that, well, hoping for you to finish your mission in a brisk fashion. For the meantime, you watch as Perturabo and Sorfin seemingly do kind of stay back in the camp for a moment, just to recuperate and think about what they're going to do next. The wind. And Dyson returns back to the group with your snare kind of wistfully there. Prow, all this time you've been looking out that direction of the cave. Can you make me a perception check? You do notice that deeper in, towards the farther side of the caves, let me just reveal that for you. There seems to be sounds of water. A hefty amount of sound of water, at least. And further forwards, you actually notice that the trees that are off here are moving in very strange ways. Even some kind of vegetation stuck to the side of the wall, moving around like worms.
Oops, muted. I see those.
Yes.
Dyson Lin. Towards the northeast, I believe. I'm not very good with directions. There's some flowing water and some very strangely moving vegetation. We initially weren't even planning to go there. We can just leave that behind and check out the dwarves. But I think
We
we
can
might
go
want to check
back.
that out.
Now or later?
I think those dwarves should be first priority, really.
Alright, I see. Then I lead them to where we found the dwarves. Follow me. Oh my god, Kenny, no!
Huh?
Alright. Then I pointed them. These are the dwarves that were killed by something. Then, yeah, since if we think that there might be the the guild members, or I don't know, the one that you're tasked to look for. Then we were trying to look for their like identification or like insignias or something.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
Yeah. So then you can make a perception check, and if anyone wants to help, you can get advantage on that.
Alright,
I'm gonna stay
sure.
back. I wasn't there when they were briefed about the task.
Wait, you were there, right?
Nope, I ran out because Dyson was gonna slice Black Steel in half.
Ah. Then I'm gonna help Dyson, just like probably poking it, propping the body.
Poke.
I mean, like
You alive?
flip the body or something, if flipped over. Then
Yeah, just stay back. I'll just watch her flank.
Dyson, they do have an insignia, but it is of a creature that you've never seen on the surface or at White Wall, at all. It's an insignia of a very kind of long, worm-like creature that spins around in a circle, and you notice that all of them have the same insignia, and that their armor are completely different. None of them are wearing the typical armor that you would have seen up top. Not even the armor that the dwarves were wearing on the surface. These are probably the dwarves of the split, the one that Captain Medley was talking about.
So these are just some dwarves looking for gold.
so are they like thieves or what? You still do we still take their insignias or something? I asked Dyson. For blackmail, I don't know.
Huh?
As you say that, you notice your amulet gets slightly darker.
Bro,
Yeah, but I meant if we're
Your-
ever in trouble, we
your
could use
amulet will remember that.
yeah, but we could use it as a bargaining chip in case we were in trouble with their leader or something. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to blackmail the Smith. I meant their members, because we were told to stay away from them, right? So they're enemies, and
We
I don't have
were
any.
told to stay away from them, but honestly, I feel like if we were to grab all of their insignias, we can probably get some good favors out of them by at least giving them a report on how many had died.
Uh, so we take it, right?
I'm up for taking him. Might be
Same.
able to get something out of it.
Alright.
I will assist them in taking the insignias.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
Now, who will keep it?
Yeah, and you guys all have the insignias of the dwarves of the split. All 5 of them.
Now, this is the fun part. I don't know where to go next. Alright, I'm gonna see as far as I can see this side, or listen or something, or who kindly do it. Alright,
Can I get
Can
a
I get a
vibe
vibe
check?
check?
he will feel the wind.
There's definitely like air here, but I don't think there is any kind of like gust or wind that's happening. At least not any natural kind of wind. But what your gut is telling you.
Insight check yourself.
Make me a survival check.
Oh no, I suddenly don't trust Dyson. Oh god.
Equally, both sides seemingly feel like the same. Everything is part of this cave, and you feel like it is your duty to explore it.
Okay.
Baldur's
I'm
Gate
gonna
style, you know.
I'm gonna ask Prow. Do you want to go to the left or to the right?
Everyone can see the blood trails, right?
I asked God. I thought that was from I know it's from the dragon, right?
Yeah.
From the baby dragons that were that attacked us earlier.
Yeah.
There was a mother.
I don't know that. You haven't told me that. There's some blood trails going to the other side here.
An astute observation, Catman.
Honest, uh, 5 dwarfs dead here. Blood trail that's not really coming out of any of them. That thing could be very much alive. Or it could be very wounded like the other dragon. But I think we don't take any chances and go the other way.
Seeing as we are outnumbered or something. Alright, we go here, right? Confirmation check.
Yes,
Dyson,
that's what I'm hoping for.
do you agree, Dyson? Alright,
Alright, so it's best for us to avoid combat for now while we're outnumbered.
alright. Let us proceed. Alright, Dyson, you go ahead, please.
If we do come into a situation where we need to hide, just follow my lead.
Actually, Prow, can you make me a survival check?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
sir. I am not very good survival, but I am very good survival.
I'm gonna believe in you.
I am very good survival.
As you're like making your way, looking at both sides of the cave, you notice that the blood trail here, the small kind of blood trail, that's actually heading southward.
I kind of shoot, so. Is there anything else I got from that?
Well, off towards the corner, you just about barely make out. Looks like signs of something just recently tunneling through, heading east.
Wait, that's from the south side or from the east side?
East side.
This is east, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
We got some sort of non-natural tunnel here, going to the east where we're heading. We still going here, right?
I believe so, yes.
Let's just scout it out for now. And just hide if we need to. Again, if we need to hide, just follow my lead.
I believe in you.
But Dyson shall take the lead.
I will take the last one because
All right. What is this? 5 feet here. It's just there. You guys see that?
5 feet. What's the color? I'm yellow.
Yellow.
That's me. There, he's gone.
Nope, it's still there.
Eh? Oh no. Is it? What do you mean?
I can ignore that. Anyways.
Is it the box?
no, it's a circle 5.
Yeah, it's a circle 5.
Circle?
Did you use a ruler
I
recently?
didn't use a circle.
It's right on
It's gone
here.
now.
Nope, it's on here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
man. I can't remove it. That's probably a bug. Anyways, oh, can you move your character with right click?
Movement character right click.
Yeah, like move, drag and right click and drop.
How about that?
Did you move your character?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't work. It's fine. It's probably a bug. Anyways, moving forwards and across, you continue to go through the fog of the darkness, eventually leading you to a very twisting path and several signs of something that recently tunneled through here. Whatever it was a creature massive enough to destroy what seemingly was a place where the cave would have ended, and creating an entirely new system forwards.
Yeah, this ain't natural. Guys are just heading forward, so I'm just trying to follow him.
Right. You continue ever forwards, and then, at this point, you begin to see more and more piles of corpses lined up. When you start to notice these corpses, Dyson and the rest of you, all of you make me perception checks.
Perception. Decent.
Damn.
High rolls. Lynn?
Okay, wait. I am dead.
Huh?
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 What happened?
Perception. Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah,
I am
Lynn,
good.
Lynn, you don't see whatever's like happening here. But the rest of you, perception check for unstable ceiling. Yeah, I'll say that with the 23, yeah, you do notice that this place looks like it might fall down. Should it be agitated anymore. Like this entire section from where you just entered all the way forwards, even deeper down.
Yes, I assumed so. There's some dead bodies over there.
What body?
Up ahead, there's at least two, I think. It's a bit dark heading forward.
Are they human monsters or what?
Can't exactly see from here, and I don't really want to push forward.
Dyson.
A cave-in would be horrible right now. Yes, I think we should check the bodies and then leave. Well, I do want to confirm the position of the basilisk. It's too risky.
Do we move sneakily?
I believe that would be the best option.
Right.
Follow me.
Sneak time,
And
maybe.
then I will cast Pass Without Trace on... Wait,
Damn.
let me see. How many creatures can I target with this, actually? Looks like it's only for me.
It's
30 feet
no, no,
of
no.
you, including
for,
you.
Oh,
for
each
any
creature. I
creature
see.
within 30 feet of you.
Yeah. I will cast Pass Without
Portorobo's here. Hello.
Oh my god,
Hello.
there's one shot. Oh my god, one shot.
Huh? I think it's just
okay.
anyways, I will now take the lead.
All right. Yeah, before you guys continue on, let me just fill
You see it?
Perturabo in. Hello? Can you hear me? Perturabo?
Hello? Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Awesome. Right. So just to fill you in on what's happened from the previous session, after you guys, fixed up the scales from the dragon,
There's a lot of access
Um,
to...
the
my god.
the group began to make their way back to camp to leave the dragon scales
Yeah.
there.
Oh.
Captain Medley tells you that
Oh, whoops.
there are some like dwarves within the area known as the dwarves of the split, and it would be a best idea to not trample with whatever they're doing, just for political reasons
Error has
perhaps.
occurred.
As you finish up talking to her,
Yeah.
Sorfin and you decided to stay behind the camp, but now that you're here,
Huh?
you can catch up with your group.
Oh, quick game. Okay.
What were we doing? We were bringing the dragon corpse and shit, right?
You were trying to, but realizing that the dragon was extremely heavy,
Okay.
even for your strength, you just decided to get the scales and bring the scales back to camp, along with Dyson. And then Dyson left you here to recuperate, since you were slightly injured from the previous fight.
I wasn't anymore. I guess
Well, you were out of it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, I was.
Also, is that the mic that you were using last session?
Yeah.
It's the same one. It sounds
Why?
different.
It sounds
Bad?
low
Yeah.
quality.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Also, yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, your mic is picking up the background.
Probably not. Okay, one sec.
Like yeah.
One.
1 sec. Yeah.
Think.
Right. But yeah. I'll say that you can pretty much track the group to wherever they went. If you want to do that, if you want to like catch up to where they are.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh man, I have to set up my mic
All right.
again.
We can continue while that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while Perturabo is like tracking you, the rest of the group, you continue forwards into the cave. Perturabo, you manage to make your way all the way down to about just where you were previously. As the front head of the group, with Pass
Oh,
Without
okay.
Trace, you sneakily start making your way through the cavern. There, you begin to notice that the entire place is shaking, dust falling from above, bits of debris just to the side, to your left and right, shaking loose and falling to the ground. The closer you get towards these corpses, the more you realize that they are not flesh. They've been turned to stone.
They've been turned to stone. Okay. So am I still back? Just
I'm
wondering.
assuming would be around here now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is my mic okay now?
It's still the same.
Oh, okay.
Keep your voices low. I think just shouting would cause these cave in.
Hello.
Oh,
How does
look.
this sound now?
It's better.
That is so much better. Nice.
I was using the PS5 controller microphone.
Oh,
Oh.
that was a PS5 controller microphone. Lamang.
Yeah, which is bad. Oh well,
Right.
keep going.
Yeah. As you make your way there and notice that these mummified corpses are standing upright, they seem to be looking up into the ceiling, or at least that general direction, as if they were looking at something above them before turning into stone. Further back towards where these one is, where Perturabo is right now, you notice that tracks here lead eastward. Tracks of, well, someone stepping on blood unknowingly and making their way east.
Are there any other tracks here? Can I roll a survival for that?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it right there. You don't need to roll. You notice that
Okay.
there are larger tracks, that of a dragon, but not the same size as the one that you fought earlier on. This is a smaller dragon, and it's heading towards the west, or southwest. However, your group's tracks lead east, down this shaky tunnel.
So, I mean, I guess they're fine. So I guess I can just take a peek first over here, and I'll just go back to the dwarves. I just want to take a peek. I'm not sneaking around though. I'm actually just walking with my wisp
Squared
lantern
shoulders.
or something. Wisp
Yeah.
lantern, right?
Yeah, wisp.
Wisp
Wisp
light.
light.
Wisp light.
Wisp light. Yeah, as you make your way across, you notice that the cave gets wider on towards the western side, but there is a smaller, newly dug-in tunnel of something attempting to crawl in off in this direction.
Can I smell anything bad? Would I roll for that?
Make me a perception check with. Oh wait, you're not sort of in. Nah, you just make a straight perception check.
Okay. Straight perception. 6.
The smells that are within this cave is far too complex for you to even recognize whatever smell might be like within this general area. But you do notice that these tracks get more severely kind of weighed down, as if something wounded went into that kind of crawled into that crawling space.
What?
So, because I'm in the abyss, I'm a bit tensed. Perturbo's especially feeling kind of tensed after like a battle with the dragon. So he decides to go back and then check for the footprints of his party again.
Right. And you notice that they're heading eastward into a section of the cave that's been recently dug in by a massive creature. And, well, you notice that their tracks continue on quite deep.
I'll do my best to follow the tracks.
Alright.
I'll just walk though.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the party is still moving. I'm just, like slowly making my way, following like the footprints and stuff.
Yeah, alright. And as the party in front kind of continues forward, from that point on, like around here, Perturabo, you notice that the tracks have disappeared.
I look around, see if there's any blood, any corpse, any signs of a battle. Are there any?
Make me a perception check.
Just a regular one.
Yep,
Okay.
just another regular perception check.
It's getting worse.
You don't see much of anything except for small lights off towards the eastern side. You notice that they're the same kind of light that you are currently wearing, a wisp light.
Okay. I guess I increased like the pace in which I'm moving. I am kind of wary though, moving around. Is this difficult terrain? Like when I
No,
reach this.
it's a regular.
Okay.
It's just like on the
Right.
ceiling.
Do I see a wisp light in front of me right now?
You see a line of wisp lights making like this very strange kind of burning light kind of in a small area. And eventually you do notice that the group
Blurs. There are a bunch of blur. I want to roll perception if I even see them properly.
Well, you definitely do see like the wisp lights there, but you can't quite make out who they are.
Okay.
As for
You just-
Dyson and the rest of the group, what are you guys doing?
Perturbo's just walking, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Would I be able to hear that with all the echoing?
Yeah, same question.
Yeah.
I guess
he's
you guys
he's
would.
not being stealthy, so yeah, you do hear like the crunching of stones underneath, just echoing into the cave.
Wait,
Hmm.
so do I know? Do I see who it is? Being super big.
Make
with
a
the
perception
wisp light?
check. The wisp light doesn't go that far.
I'm assuming dark vision doesn't help, right?
Nope.
My
Yeah,
good.
it's not helping.
Yeah.
You see another wisp light off towards where you just came from, and something slowly approaching you guys.
Is
Yeah,
the wisp
Fell
light?
proud.
As I'm slowly approaching, you can hear
Yeah.
background music change. I like him big. I like him chunky. I like him big. Or something.
Um, is the wisp light making some sort of humongous minotaur-shaped silhouette?
Yeah, you can see that slowly approaching you. You begin to notice that Perturabo is there, just very cautiously walking through the cavern.
I'm gonna like kind of funnel my voice towards the west, with my hands, and some I whisper talk. But big man, stay low.
Do I hear that?
Yeah.
I mean, they are sneaking, so that also means that their noises are muffled and stuff, right?
Well, not Dyson, as he turns towards your direction and shouts moderately, in a moderately loud voice.
I hurry up to the party and I greet them because
Oh my-
I hear Dyson.
We're dead, guys. See ya. I'm gonna keep out and then kill myself.
Yeah, as you continue forwards, looks like the cave splits towards the northern side and something beyond towards the east.
Before I panically say in a whispered voice, like something like that, to tell Perturabo and remind Dyson that we should be, careful treading forward because it's an unstable place. Yeah. Alright.
Before we move any further forwards, now will be a good time to decide whether or not we should push forward or head back.
I've seen some footprints back there on the east.
What the fuck?
Wait, east or west?
That was a west.
West.
Yeah, west.
Sorry.
What? I'm gonna ask him in a whispered voice. Assume this is whispered. I can't roleplay. What kind of footprints? Humans, humanoid, creature, monster, or what?
Like chickens.
Chickens.
Big chickens. I believe those are the baby dragons.
I believe so.
assume so. Yeah.
Anyways, back to the topic. We
Actually,
pushing forward or heading back?
We can try pushing forward. This looks like a tunnel of some sort.
I want to train my own dragon.
Lynn, Dyson, what say you?
I'm going with the party, but yeah, I want to save the dragon as well.
Would you like me to lead? Be the front line.
Majority wins. I'm gonna recast Pass Without Trace, but this time with Perturabo in it.
Alright. So everyone roll me your stealths with a +10 bonus as you continue moving forwards.
No advantage, right?
Nope, there's no advantage, just add a +10.
It's just a straight up +10.
Yeah.
Sure, if I get a nat 1 and get a +10, it's still
It's
enough.
still a nat
It's
1,
still
yeah.
it's still a fail.
I'm fine.
Yeah, 25, 30, 27. Perturabo. Yeah, Perturabo, you would have disadvantage.
But
so you can
it
roll
says
again.
we're
Oh, right.
covered with shadows and silence. Would that not assist?
No,
It's still
it is
disadvantage.
assisting with a +10. So
Yeah,
he
so I
rolls
have
a
to roll it
disadvantage,
again.
but it gets a +10.
Alright then. Is that it?
Wow, yeah, 17.
Yeah, pretty
plus,
high rolls.
That's pretty good, yeah, 17. As you continue forwards and deeper into the caves you go, you notice something strange up ahead. The creature with its full mask kind of mouth widely opened, looking at something off in the corners. Give me a quick second, pause your tokens right there where you currently are, as let me prepare some things.
Oh my god, it's Renekton!
Oh, double 17.
The hell? Rolling real high. That is
I don't
a
think
+10.
that's high. I don't
Those
think
aren't
that's
high, yeah. Those are
Yeah,
+10.
it has a +10. Those are supposed to be 7s.
Never mind. Oh, who this?
As you start making your way deeper into the cave, you notice that the creature that you're currently looking at, this massive basilisk, is looking down at something farther to the west. There you see two people, one strange dwarf and another a person coming from the far east. Can the both of you describe your characters as I'll pop
My-
you guys in?
Hey, yo!
Hello?
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
wow.
Oh no, they're shy.
No, so yeah. In terms of the Far East character, as passive describes it, you'll see kind of a somewhat like 5'6" human, 5'7", clad in what would be a very traditional style in popular culture samurai armor, with a little bit extra metal plating, not necessarily akin to the standard leather and lacquer armor that you would see, and also with him and in his hands, he contains a very long sword, which would typically be called an odachi, that he wields. Along with that, he kind of covers his face with a kind of a wide-brimmed hat, so you can't really quite see his eyes from the distance.
But you can certainly see that they're currently in combat with this massive basilisk. The other hand, the dwarf. Thargrim, are you there? Hello?
Now I am.
Oh, there you go. We hear you.
The dwarf stands around 5'3", roughly around there. Well, in like golden blonde hair that flows down with his beard, with a looks like to be mostly clothes but very gilded. His axe is gilded. Like the adornments, rings, and necklaces are more blinged out, one could say. And he doesn't say much. All you hear is mostly just very loud screeching coming from him as he just starts hacking into it.
All right. And with that, can everybody roll me your initiatives
Wow.
as we get straight
Wow.
right into it?
I was not expecting this.
Same.
Wow. Hello, friends.
Don't worry,
Whoa.
he did this to us in our last campaign. He likes his crossover episodes.
Yeah, it's the one, except this time it's not a beach episode, so you know.
Well, the last one you maybe beat the shit out of your other party, so that was fun.
True. All right. Let's see. Up first, the dwarf.
Well, as his action, he will like to rage.
All right, let's go.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage.
And I haven't played a barbarian at this high level. I forgot how many hits I get. I get 3 at this level.
I think so. Yes.
These will be reckless attacking, of course, and he'll be going all into a situated one. Yep. So, good opening.
Oh wow! All right. So yeah, you
Nice.
guys see like instantly this dwarf pulls up a black steel battle axe, one that's adorned with like gold chains and every single like very different from the current ones that you have. And as he swings into this creature in front of him, he instantly like hacks through a massive chunk of flesh. It just pulls out an entire chunk, flies to the ground, and blood starts spilling in that direction where he chopped this creature. And you dealt a whopping that is a lot of damage. How much is that total?
29 total.
29 with one hack.
This is on par for what he was doing in the last campaign, so this is fine. And also, I also have 2 more, so that will be another crit apparently,
Holy.
and almost another one.
Oh my god. And yeah, you see this dwarf going to town on this creature, hacking out scales, making it fly off towards the cavern walls, and it is already starting to look pretty damaged. That
Let's
is
see. Let me add this all up for you.
20, 24, 28 for the second one. And for the third one, that is 15. Alright. Okay. With that said, the two of you begin to notice several creatures coming from the western side of the cave. All of them wearing something akin to a kind of belt with a small light that's on it, far different from the one that you currently have on you, Jin, as you were given let's just say a small light that floats around right behind you, following you, just so you could see better in the crossroads. These guys have that light, but in cages around their waists in small belts.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's more.
Oh right, you have brutal critical. Okay.
That'll be 6 extra D10s apparently.
Huh?
Damage that
hold on.
increases to
3
13
additional
dice, and 3
Here.
additional dice at 17th level. Holy.
So that'll be 3d10, I believe. So I'm rolling two-handed. Yeah, I think I kill it.
You did not, but it looks like it's about to fall over as you hack into this thing. You see as like blood is pouring in every direction, starting to fall into the caverns and like the sinkholes down beneath. You dealt a massive amount of damage to this creature, and it's like roaring back to you with this eerie tone that just echoes into the caves. Anything else left over from that?
Holy.
Here's my bonus. I don't need to move. I did my standard. You made an awful mistake by letting me beat this level.
Yes.
Alright, it says here on my sheet, the character then forfeits all his material possessions at level 18, given breaking the economy.
What?
No, that'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Yeah, per Torabo, you see all of this happen. The dwarf hacks into this creature and it's starting to slither away. Painfully, you see as blood spills in almost every corner where you can see this barbarian rage through. What are you doing?
Yep. So I move over and I see dwarf like just absolutely destroy this huge basilisk, and I get myself inspired. So I use the dash action, reach up to here, and then I goring rush the basilisk itself. Where is it? Here. And I will forgo one of my attack actions to make the dwarf attack again, using my superiority die.
Ooh.
Smart move.
Alright.
Will this be reckless also, or just a standard roll?
I say you can reckless this, yeah.
And you
Okay,
add a
why not?
d6 to it too.
That'll be... And I add a d6 on top? Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be 22 extra.
22. He slashes through once more with this black steel axe, and it just continues to obliterate this creature. As you push off with your horns as best as you can, make me a perception check. Both of you, the dwarf and the minotaur.
Okay.
Is this a visual perception or just hearing?
This is visual.
Alright, and I will say... Remember, I picked the bullshit class, so
Yeah, I remember this.
I literally just brought up his old build and made him worse.
Yeah.
So,
you definitely see this, and it's something that you already know. You see as this thing where you slashed into it, where the wounds are currently at, you notice black, almost like ink-like substance coming through from their wounds. Perturabo, you also notice this, but at a smaller scale. You watch as seemingly the area around you gets even darker than what it already is.
I still have no clue about it. So it's a big monster. So I'll just attack it once more. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits. You reach out with your Black Steel Morning Star. You swing around, and you manage to just hit this guy across the left side of his like massive cheek. The front, the face cheek, not the. But you strike across.
Massive cheek. Okay.
And yeah, you watch as a bit of fire just burns through the side of its face.
I use my action surge and then attack him 3 more times on my turn.
The second and the third miss, absolutely. You go for a swing, you manage to collide with its skin, but it doesn't go through deep enough. But the last hit, you manage to make it across his like entire side of his body, leaving a pretty decent sized gash. That deals 22, 23, 24 points total. And at this point, it's starting to look very sluggish. The movements are a bit slower. Its eyes are starting to falter open.
Is anything happening to me the more I wound this monster?
You notice more and more that the surrounding area is filled with this like inky black-like substance that falls into the floor where his wounds are. Like where instead blood would flush, like kind of go through, this ink replaces it.
Okay. I end my turn, considering what happened.
Alright, Dyson, is your go.
How do I know if like something's wrong or like something like do I see the black ooze as well?
You can make me a perception check with advantage, seeing as Perturabo is lighting that place up. 16, yeah, you start to notice this kind of black ooze falling from within this creature.
Am I familiar with the basilisk, by the way? Since it's from the east.
Yes, you're familiar with it, and that is not normal.
I guess I'll just do like just some regular attacks. I'll use my regular longsword. I'm gonna walk up here and just hit it with my longsword.
Both of those will hit as you begin to swing across towards this creature. Wait, how many times are you attacking?
Oh, I can actually attack twice because I'm 11. Okay. There we go.
Alright. Those are some pretty decent rolls. Go ahead and make some damage. While I describe what's going on. You rush up towards this creature. You start slashing through more and more those wounds that you start forming on this creature. Where you would expect blood to flow through, more and more of this ink starts to fall down to the floor. And you notice that this ink is changing something about the ground. It's starting to feel almost muddy. Something that does not feel like solid earth.
Would you call it difficult terrain?
I wouldn't say that yet. It just feels mushy.
Okay. I will make use of the fact that I have 50 feet of movement speed, and I will use my where is it? Withdraw to just move back 20 feet up here. That's possible, or like
Alright.
here.
Yeah, you can at the bottom side of that cliff edge. Yeah.
That's my turn.
All right. And yeah, you all of you pretty much notice each other at this point. As a dwarf and a samurai fight on the other side of those sinkholes. Prow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do my best to remain out of sight from the other two back here. While they're focused on the Komodo dragon, I'm gonna send out some darts towards its direction. It, not them. That would be
Initiate PvP.
instant PvP. One dart.
Recommend that. I would highly not recommend that.
2 dart.
First one hits, second one hits as well as you start throwing darts
Quick
off to this
darts.
creature. That 14, 15, 16, nope, that does not hit. But the first two darts that you threw out, those will definitely connect and immediately embed itself within the creature's skin. And you watch it begin to writhe on the floor. How much damage is that total?
Slash 22 plus 2 plus 14 plus... Wait, no, 8 plus 6.
No, the last one does not hit.
Wait, no, I added the wrong things. 14. 5. 8. I mean, 2, 5. Not that much.
26, actually. As you start throwing darts more and more into this creature, you notice that it is at the brink of death. Its mouth has started to open wide and stay open. Its tongue is almost flapping to the side, almost like a dog panting. And this creature has, for the most part, lowered its entire stance. Its entire body is closer and closer to the ground. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move position, relocate, and stay silent once more.
Alright, Jin.
Looking at Thargrim, it is good to see you fight again, friend, but you still lack refinement. Let me show you how it is truly done. And I will...
That one. You better fucking that one. After I double crit... I lack talent as I double crit him.
Oh, wait, that's a -5. What is that?
16?
16 does
Oh,
not hit.
that is because I had Great Weapon Master on.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be on. So it's a 21.
Alright. So without Great Weapon Mastery on, 21 will definitely hit. And as you pull out the sword, or the Fang of Kalesh, you reach it out. Immediately when he pulls out this blade, all of you begin to feel like a heavy drop was just pulled through. The entire cave starts to feel like a mist has grown over it, making you feel like your nostrils are filled up, like something is about to happen. And when he slashes through, with a quick slash, you watch as this creature's head flies straight off, and this inky substance is left behind on the floor, as the creature lies dead on the ground, leaving behind nothing but a trail of but the trail that cut that Jin left behind. With that,
the looking. Why use many strikes when one will do? And I will
As I proceed to
sheathe
look
the
at
blade.
as I proceed to look at the massive gashes I left on him and the absolute bleeding blood pool I created.
yeah.
Wait, as what do you call this? As Jin says that, the dwarf, you can just see this big hulk of a man walk up immediately to him. Exactly! Finally, someone understands. Oh, greetings. My name is Dyson.
Dyson, my name is Jen. And I'll kind of like bow my head a little bit. Which
you
I
study
see,
the way of the blade.
That I do. What clan do you hail from?
I am a descendant of the Sozin clan. Our ancestor founded the Compass and Atlas, if you could believe it.
I don't remember the Sozin clan from our campaign, but I'm assuming it is a pre-established thing. Passive.
To be fair,
So-
it was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, this was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's been a really long time.
The Sozin clan, the one who made the Compass and Atlas, were partners of your organization, the Crimson Court.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's nice to meet you, Dyson. I am from the clan of the Wolf. We had some run-ins with the Crimson Court last year.
And what brings you here this far west?
I do not know if you remember or have heard tell of a nasty fellow named Carmine. But he was what plagued the land when we had to rally to the Crimson Court. We have heard word that some of his descendants of his power potentially made their way here. And I have come to stomp out any remnant of that demon that still lives. And I kind of spit on the ground at the thought of Carmine.
When you actually go to spit on the ground, you notice that that inky substance that was there on the floor is no longer there.
Has anyone else noticed the ground was different when we were fighting this monster?
It came from its wounds.
And he just stares at the corpse.
Yeah, I'll have some scholar look at it. I'm no studier.
Can I hit it with my mace or morning star? Even though it's dead?
The basilisk, yeah.
Yeah. See if it still gushes out that black ink.
Make me a regular attack.
Ow.
Makes sense. But this, you like reach down to try and hit it, and you like almost like just poke it with your morning star, and yeah, it does kind of leave a small like wound, but the entire like corpse just lays still there.
After a while of observing these two, Prowl's just gonna let go of Pass Without Trace.
Alright.
Hello, friends. Sorry for sneaking up. If I'm not exactly sure if you saw me or not. I'm assuming you did.
Well met.
So, what brings you to my land?
Your land.
Yes, you're in the presence of royalty.
I don't know many royals. Well, we were here for this basilisk, actually.
Nice. Well, King Thargrim Stormbreaker of the Godbreaker clan at your service.
So, what's your plan
Go
now?
ahead, more like, but
Well, let's say me and my friend Jin here, we did a lot of work down in the crossroads. I am kind of in charge now, but I was here to get rid of this. I'm not a fan of the Sky Terror, and I don't like it when they come into my land.
Well, if you don't mind, if you don't mind, I will be taking a piece of this basilisk. Kind of as a proof of, elimination, if you don't mind, again, once more.
Yeah, go. Yeah, take it. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna,
Careful.
just peel off a scale off of this thing.
As you kind of start reaching out towards the creature, you begin to notice that the pool of ink that was previously there has slowly climbed up into the skin and the gashes and the wounds of this thing.
I am going to retract my hand as fast as possible. This is some really black blood.
I can't.
Is it still alive?
I have no clue, but it's evil God stuff. You could probably do whatever it wants practically.
Why did the boss music change?
Well, good thing I don't have to stop a rage unless I want to now anymore. So
Yeah. You begin to notice the entire creature's head has slowly risen up, and soon, where those scales were, this inky tentacle-like substance just pours out of it. Like an entire arm falls out. And soon the creature would stand once more, this time around, reaching out as massive tentacles fly out in every direction, breaking the cavern walls, and unfortunately leading to a small cave-in to the west. Lynn, would you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no.
Well, can I react to that whole thing and take a step backwards?
Sure, I'll allow you to do that. As everyone else, make me a initiative check for the second time.
Again. Okay.
Man, that wasn't. What is this double plot twist, man?
Lynn, you managed to make your way just barely away from the cave-in, as this entire structure here completely falls under, with the cave kind of just collapsing on itself.
Oh, damn. No, the dragons!
With that, initiative check. Alright. This time around, Prow, you're the first to react, seeing all that ink slowly make its way into the dragon's corpse, or the basilisk corpse, and transforming it into this creature, an abomination. As you look into it, its eyes start to turn everything around it to stone. Even the floor beneath you gets even kind of more petrified. Prow, what are you doing?
You can see him take like a step backwards once more, pull out his dagger and darts, and then he sparks the tip of his darts onto his dagger, casting lightning arrow. And once the light fades, he's gone.
Wow. Alright. Okay.
That is my turn.
Daisen, you see this for a split second. You see like a bright light in one corner, and when you look over there, Prow is no longer where he was.
How far can I move back here, Cass? Is there more space?
Yeah.
Like here?
Yeah, you can go farther if you want.
Okay. Alright, time to do my usual thing. I wanna attack with my longsword. Oh my god, that's pretty bad.
Give me a moment as you start swinging across. Previously, it was pretty easy to deal a blow to the creature. Now when you try and reach across to try and stab it, you notice that none of your hits actually make it past the tentacles that writhe around its body. And you slash and slash, and the tentacles just keep blocking all of your hits.
Well, I am going to withdraw. I'm gonna move back 25 feet. That would be here. And then I am going to use my bonus action to charge my Nodachi.
Alright.
I end my turn.
Thargrim, as you see this thing breathe life once more, or some kind of necromantic energy, what do you do?
What do you think? I will reckless attack and then proceed to wail on it. So 24, 28, and 25.
All of those hit as you swing around, heading, just aiming at every particular kind of closer end tentacle to you. You slash across and you watch this thing's tentacle like flies off and hits the ceiling, once a tentacle gets removed from the main body, it starts to turn into stone, leaving behind a large, almost like a javelin of stone on the ceiling. And you dealt 47 points of damage to it.
Yep. And quick. Yeah, we'll see when it comes to it. But then Thargrim would talk to him and say, I would not look it in the eyes anymore. And that'll be his turn.
Alright. And actually, when he says that, you watch as seemingly these tentacles of the creature starts turning in every direction. One in particular starts like reaching around all the way towards the back. This goes on Dyson.
Ouch, that hits.
I would say he's got disadvantage, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, 28. No, this thing's tentacle just like almost arcs in a very strange way, breaking apart the cave above it, and then it immediately like strikes through towards Dyson. And when the tentacle reaches his body, it turns into this large gaping mouth that takes a bite out the side. 31.
Oh, that's fun.
It's a lot of damage.
Indeed, that is a lot of damage.
And that's not all. As it bites down, several more tentacles reach out to the fewer guys that are in the front. This is 2 on Thargrim, 1 and
Alright.
2, 32 and 27.
Yeah, they hit.
Damn, 54.
Alright, let me just
Piercing,
divide
that's
it.
half.
Cass is worried that the damage is dishing out.
I don't worry for these guys. I worry for
Alright,
you.
so that's 27 damage to apply to me.
Mm-hmm. That's 3. This goes on 1 on Perturabo and 1 on Jin. 19 on Perturabo.
Got disadvantage, but
Misses.
it actually may miss, yeah.
Yeah. This tentacle like reaches around, wraps into the ceiling, and then falls straight towards you with your black steel shield out. It just bounces straight off. The other one goes towards Jin, 28, 23 with disadvantage.
23.
23 will hit unless I have any like special armor, but I just assigned myself split armor.
Yeah. You should have the same
you have
armor as before.
Do you have a parry move or no?
Yeah, I was gonna use parry. So I can use a superiority die to reduce damage.
Alright.
So that is a d12. Plus my dex mod.
Alright.
Oh wow, that's a natural 1. That's cool.
Plus your dexterity modifier. That's
Yeah, which is 2, so 3,
Okay,
3
3.
minus 3 damage, you know.
Yeah, as
heavy armor master, you know.
Right. As this thing like wraps around, you're ready to parry it, but unfortunately it just breaks through your parry, reaching around, dealing 28 points of piercing to you as its tentacle.
25.
Oh yeah, 25.
Yeah, 25, you know. Okay.
As it bites through bits of your armor, you notice that this thing has yet to be finished. Between the three of you, this goes towards Perturabo. Its eyes fixate on you for a quick second, and you watch as this thing just beams out a ray of petrification through the ground, which does not hit. You watch as that ray just absolutely obliterate across the floor, like completely destroying everything around it, turning it into like stone. Then you notice now that it starts to like look a bit slow. As Jin, it is finally your turn.
Yep. So I am going to take I'm gonna step back, proccing an opportunity of attack, but I'm gonna step back 10 feet.
And it takes the opportunity attack. A tentacle wraps around. Wow, 231s. Okay.
That will hit.
What are these rolls, man?
Goes for
22.
a swift bite as you run past.
Yeah.
DM's going out for blood.
And I will kind of. It hits me, but I don't really care. I'm going to use my action to dash. I will extend the Odachi, and at this point, I will run towards it using the charger feat with the dash to make a bonus weapon attack with the finger flesh. Is a 17. Wow, it's really bad rolls.
Yeah, that's a 3. That's wow.
So
17 is unfortunately not a hit. You swing down as fast as you can, and this thing just moves its entire body like some kind of ooze.
Alright, well, we're gonna use action surge. And then we are going to make 3 weapon attacks as I'm a fighter at 18th level. So, it's 21, 20, and 23.
All of those will hit. Slashing
And then,
through.
On the last one, I'm going to use menacing attack. So another superiority diagon. But I get to add a d12 to the damage, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened, unless it's completely invulnerable to that. But it's mainly the damage.
The Fang already does that on its own.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted the damage mostly.
Yeah, that's another 6 points of damage. While you add that up, you continue to slash through this creature. Tentacles start flying off, and the Fang, you notice that the Fang has started to glow a brighter and brighter red as you continue to slash through. And slowly, the creature starts to see this red across the field, and he will try and make a wisdom saving throw, which he fails. You watch as the creature almost like slithers away from you as you slash through. Its eyes fixated on the weapon that you have on hand. It is afraid and it's trying to run from you, but it's not. It's still staying to see if it can find anyone to chomp.
And that is 50 points of damage.
Oh my god. Alright.
Feel the blade that killed your master, disgusting creature. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Perturabo, you see as this samurai with this blade in hand slash through several tentacles flying off in every corner, turning into stone. What do you do?
How big is the thing?
It's pretty massive. It's almost its entire head almost hits the ceiling, which is about 60 feet up.
Does it look solid?
What? The creature?
Yeah.
I would say so, yes. But its movements are like a ooze almost.
Alright, so climbing it doesn't look like a good idea, so I'm just gonna bonk it a bunch. Oh my god.
What is it? Natural one.
Dude, it's...
Well, one of those hit. The first one you absolutely miss. You try and swing, it oozes out of the way. The second time around, you manage to clip one of the tentacles, and it just kind of bounces out. That is 8. All right. And the last one, you try and swing, and it just continues to evade your attacks.
That's it. That's my turn.
Alright, Myrrh, nearly getting your head chopped off by a cave-in. What are you doing?
Question, how is the light here?
It is the same as all the parts of the cave.
Is it like shadowy?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Alright, good. So, I'm gonna pop out the shadow, and then I would cast the doggo on this guy. And after casting the doggo, I will attempt to mental prisoner.
Well, I'll just tell you.
It's in. It's
As you kind of cast this, the Hound of Ill Omen, it appears out of the shadows, just forming its entire body, and it's ready to bite into this creature. You try and cast your spell, and nothing seems to happen.
my spell, right? But the dog is there.
Yeah, the dog is there.
Question: does the creature notice me or not?
It seems its eyes are fixated. Well, some of its several eyes are fixated on the people towards the western side of the cave.
Alright, I'm gonna go back here then.
All right.
I end my turn.
Okay, and your Hound of Ill Omen will reach out, going for a bite on one of the tentacles that are closer to the floor. Which it cannot reach. It just kind of tries to kind of chase after one tentacle. As now Prow, it is back to your go. Prow, hello, you're muted?
Bruh.
Yes.
You can see Prow holding this unstable lightning charged dart. And then he screams, "Get ready to dodge!" and throws a dart. The lightning charged dart.
Oh wow, alright.
It will be
22.
using a lightning arrow.
Alright, so make an attack roll as normal. The target takes 4d8 on a hit. Okay.
And every target 10 feet of it will need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Can I give them an advantage for at least like warning them?
Nah, that's you're giving an advantage on I mean, you're telling them at the same time you're throwing it.
Well. Oh my lord.
Well, Jin, you absolutely take this to heed.
Let's see, I can probably dodge it.
What's the DC on this actually? Actually, there's no DC, just you take damage anyway, but
I almost did it.
Yeah, close. Perturabo, you're fine. Let's see.
This damage goes towards the monster, and this damage will go to everyone around it. Half that for the people who dexterity saved.
So everyone dexterity saved, I believe.
Take 6
So,
damage.
yeah.
What kind of damage is it?
That's lightning damage.
Oh, I'm fine. I can take him.
Yeah.
Those are low rolls for my damage.
And yeah, the creature took 18 points of lightning damage.
So
And then I will throw 2 more darts on its way.
So
But
I
these
only
are
took 6
normal
lightning.
darts.
That does not hit. Your dart just flies out, almost hitting one of the tentacles, which just kind of ooze around. The second dart, that hits. For how much total?
21.
21.
That lightning ability kinda ass. At least for a single target. That will be my turn.
Okay.
And I will drop that lightning charge.
Dyson, it is your go. You watch as lightning sparks start kind of attacking this creature and the people around it. You notice as Prow is the one throwing those darts.
If I was like here, where I'm pinging, would this count for flanking?
You're not in melee range, so
No. If I was like here, like where I'm pinging right now.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I will walk up. That's 25 feet, I believe. Yeah. And fighter do fighter things, so I will slash multiple times with my katana.
Damn!
Oh, good.
Yeah. All of those will hit with even without the flanking, so you reach around with your katana in hand, start slashing into this creature. Yeah, make me... One of those is a glancing blow, however, the first one.
What's that? 7. 7, 16, 11 is 30. No, 34.
7, 16, and 11. Yeah. You start slashing into this creature, and soon as you cut through most of its like tentacles that have like pretty much expunged itself away from its body, hitting most of the cavern walls, you begin to notice that the caverns above you has taken enough damage that it's starting to look a bit shaky.
As I'm slashing, I'm gonna use my, where is it? Oh, I have so many features I can't find them. Here it is. I'll move here. I only used 5 for 5 feet. Actually no, I can do 10 feet. So like that. And then I have withdraw, so there's no attack of opportunity. I have like 25 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna go back here and use my bonus action. I'm guessing this is cover, right? Yeah, that's a huge pillar.
That's not a pillar. That is a sinkhole.
A sinkhole.
Sing with me.
I guess there's no cover then. I'll move further back then, like here. I'm gonna then use my bonus action to charge my Nodachi again. And as I'm moving back, I'm like calling up to the rest of the party. Beware of a cave-in! As I retreat. And my turn.
Alright. Thargrim, back to your go.
I will proceed to keep wailing on it. Reckless attacking, as all good barbarians should. For a 22?
22?
22? And so, I went
oh yeah, one of those will definitely miss. As you like wail on this creature, more and more of its tentacles start flying up into the air to the side of the caves, and the caves look even more shaky around you. But the two of those that do hit deal some significant damage.
36 total.
Alright, at this point you watch the creature has slowed down, although its several eyes have started to point to each and every one of you. It's rearing up for a large ray.
I'm going to relocate a little bit. You know, it's not wise to have a petrification beam and everyone to stand in one clump.
All right.
Oh yeah, I don't have mobility. I'm so he's got mobility.
Yeah, you're gonna be. Can you actually reach around that?
Yeah,
this is 10 feet, 15, 25. Yeah, you can reach around. You can wrap around it.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
And up to my turn.
Okay. And Jin, you also see this as this creature's eyes are pointed down, mostly in your direction.
One thing here. So I think the frightened wears off at the start of my turn.
Yep.
So that is no longer frightened. Well, kind of just like Dyson had said, do what fighters do best, and I'm going to make my attacks once again. So it's a 25, a 31, and a 21. There's the rolls I want.
Nice.
There's the rolls that actually do hit. How much damage is that?
And then on the last one, because that hits once again, I'm going to use this mainly for the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a D12. It's a 2. And so let me calculate this. So one thing that I want to do, because I chose, like, this was on the race thing. This wasn't a thing before. But I'm actually going to use the Martial Master on the 17 to double that. So let me add all this up. 34 plus 2.
24. Yeah. Big amount of damage, doubled.
Yeah. So that is 62 points of damage.
Alright. You wrap around, you swing your fang, and it starts breaking through those tentacles, just slicing them like butter. They start flying to the ceiling, to the side. More and more, the caves are starting to look sketchier by by this point. And you're dealing 62 points of damage. Its eyes are still pretty much fixated on you, but now it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Those
17. I think it passes.
17 passes. Yeah, because it's 15.
Passes. Its eyes are still fixated on your direction. And anything else you'd like to do, Jin?
Yeah, in fact, because fighters at really high levels get 2 action surges, so I get to make 3 more attacks.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that kept my level 20 fighter alive in my first campaign.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a 20 hits, 17 misses, and then the 30 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So, 19 plus 13.
Alright.
32 points of damage.
13, yeah. You continue to slash through, and the creature is starting to slow down. Its eyes are slowly fixating, picking one of you guys now. Its tentacles have almost dwindled to about 10 at this point, and it's still trying to reach around. As anything else you would like to do, Jin?
Yep, I'm gonna fall back 30 feet, and if that procs opportunity attack, that is fine.
Yeah, and it will in fact try and just kind of wrap you around its tentacles with like a bite.
At
Whoa,
least it's advantage.
21 at the disadvantage.
Yeah, 21 still hits.
Alright, it reaches around. Its tentacles turn into a large mouth that just manages to chomp the side of your armor as you're making your way away from this thing.
And then, yeah, with that damage, I am going to, I think this, yeah, bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind to heal up, I think it's a d10 plus my fighter level. So,
yep.
It's 5 plus 18.
Yep. Alright.
So 30. And then that'll be my turn.
As now it makes its turn, it starts to look at the entirety of the cave, begins to see that the 3 of you are a bit far. It starts to just reach its entire head towards the left side of it, and with quick beams raised, firing in every direction, several eyes turn to the 3 of you, Prow, Perturabo, and
Roll.
Roll it.
Yeah, the dwarf Thorgrim. This is on Perturabo. 11.
Will not hit.
It's an attack, so it's actually a 7.
Not true. 7. It just raised, the raise just kind of hit the side of the cave that you're currently in. It's actually fortifying that kind of cave wall. This one goes on Thorgrim. That's a 2. Absolutely does not hit. It just kind of hits the side of the floor there.
It's
And
gonna be a
DM stuck
double
at
critical.
one more ray off towards you, Prow, and it just hits the cliff right behind you. Then, with the last 2 of its attacks, it reaches out with its tentacles for the closer of the 2. This is on Thorgrim, and this is on Perturabo. 32 and a 23.
Yeah,
Those will hit.
Alright.
Oh wait, for me, yeah. 23 will
Thorgrim, it reaches out with a bite, just kind of breaking through your skin slightly. Whereas, towards Perturabo, 31 straight into your armor, just kind of breaking into your skin. With that, it is
I don't know,
your go.
Mike, you give me the low rolls.
I can only bonk it a couple times, so might as well. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
2 of those will actually hit. The last
I'll use
one,
my bonus
unfortunately,
action
will
to do
miss.
an unarmed attack. forgot about this, by the way. The bonus action for an unarmed attack.
Yeah. All right. Your horns do manage to connect. How many hits is that total? 1, 2, 3, including with your horns. What's the total damage?
I'm calculating. 9 plus 3 is 12. 24, 28, 37. 37 points of damage.
Alright. You start swinging across with your Black Steel Morningstar, breaking into the tentacles. It's starting to lose its movement. Its ooziness is starting to solidify. Its entire body almost like turns rigid. And as you continue to break through with your horns, now its like gaping mouth opens up to reveal several more small tentacles within its body. As it shouts out this deafening scream, you notice that the cave ceiling has started to fall. Myrrh, what would you like to do?
Question: does picking up something from my bag and dropping it an action?
Yes.
Is the doggo a bonus action or just a thing I can do?
I don't remember.
Wasn't it just like its own thing? Just does whatever.
I'm gonna summon another doggo. Here. Is it a bonus action or not?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. As
Yes.
a bonus action, you can spend 3 sorcery points.
I see. Never mind. I'm gonna cancel that. So first, I'm gonna go here. Wait. Here, around here. Then I'm gonna pick something up from my bag.
If you're gonna go through that route, you're gonna have to make me an athletics check to see if you can climb over the rock.
Wait, what rock? Oh, wait. No. I meant, wait, here. That one. Here, 30 feet.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Whoa, what?
No, 30 feet. I can only move 30 feet.
Alright.
So I'm gonna pick up something from my bag. Then I'm gonna get the scroll, the teleportation scroll that leads to White Wall. I'm gonna drop it down here. Gonna instruct Prow that use this to get everyone safe if everything goes wrong. This leads to White Wall. Then for my bonus action, it's a shadowy place, right? I would use my shadow walk. To deep out. Move the farthest 120 feet away from here.
Sure, I'll just drop like a temporary token. That's where the scroll is. And you start transforming into, just stepping into the shadow. Alright.
This is the max I can do. Yep. See yas.
Alright, and yeah, you step into the shadow and magically appear right behind where Dyson currently is. And I'm gonna reveal slightly more of the cave, just so there's a bit more space for you to run around. Anything else you'd like to do, Mer?
I'm gonna pray to God that Prow and everyone heard that. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. And, well, your hound off towards where the creature is continues to bite. And this time around, it actually reaches one of the tentacles and manages to bite it slightly. Unfortunately, this creature cannot get knocked prone.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, just like the entire
Rules
team of
are
this creature
rules.
gets pulled down.
Rules are rules. It doesn't say size is factor.
Right. As this wolf is just like connected to one of the tentacles, it's starting to fly around. Prowl.
It's an action to pick up stuff from the floor, right?
I can say that, yeah, sure, it would be a free action to pick this thing up.
Nice. Then free action picked up this teleport scroll. And I'm gonna quickly run over here over the gap. I'm sure I can easily jump that.
What is your strength score?
Can can where is it? Nope, that's for dashing. My strength score is -1.
I see. Then, with a running start of 10 feet, what's your score, not the modifier?
8.
You can jump 8 feet horizontally. So yeah, you are able to just barely like kind of make it to the other side.
Is it an action to switch weapons?
It is always a free action to switch weapons in my campaigns.
All right. I'm gonna quickly shout to the others first. Now's a good time to get out of there. I'm gonna switch to my daggers. Throw my only 2 daggers. That's 1. And here's the second one. And with quick toss, do a quick switch back to my final dart. And throw it.
Unfortunately, the dart goes absolutely nowhere, sinks into the hole. But the daggers connect straight into the creature. It roars out this deafening cry as you leave it quite wounded. All right. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do, Prowl?
That is my turn.
Okay. Sozin.
How close is it to caving the ceiling? Can I like look at it real quick?
Large chunks of debris has already started to fall.
Yeah, I'll risk it. Actually, I am not going to risk it. I am going to use the dodge action, and I am going to use my bonus action to charge my Nodachi one more time. And my turn.
Okay. Thargrim, you notice as the swordsman to the far western side of the cave is like holding his blade very still, just kind of waiting for something to happen. Meanwhile, what are you doing?
Well, I think crazy shit's about to go down. I will proceed to wail on it one final time and let's see, I think yeah, I'll just keep wailing on it. Reckless attacking, of course. Fishing
As
for
should
crits.
be done.
Fishing for crits.
29, 27, and a 22.
They all hit, luckily.
Yep, all of them hit, and you swing across, noticing that the ceiling at this point is on the verge of collapse.
Alright, so
how much
46
damage?
total.
46. As you swing down on this creature, the tentacles start flying off. This thing is at the point where it's just gonna fall over. You look at it and it looks back at you, its eyes kind of wide open. It's going to do one last thing. It's gonna attempt to break open every single thing within its range. So it might be good. It might be a good time to get out of there.
Yep, I've done my thing. I did a good dance. I'm going to. Someone left this fine piece of paper there. I'll go take that.
You just run up towards there.
Picked it up, haven't I?
Yeah, he already took that.
Okay, it's not actually there. Then I'll proceed to run away towards the party then. Let's see, what's my movement? I forgot the 35, okay, and you don't get the crazy on stuff like in Pathfinder, right? So
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of 2E, so that's been overriding my brain. So I'll go this way.
Alright. And it does not take a opportunity attack on you as it is charging up something massive.
Oh, have fun, Minotaur.
Um. Oh man, it's like slightly too far away. How big is Portorabo?
He's pretty
Medium.
massive. Yeah. As a
Okay.
character though, he's just a medium.
Okay. Unfortunately, I do not have anything to really. Being a big Minotaur, I am a 20 strength character, but I don't think it really matters there. I do not like leaving the prey alive, but I think this is time for a tactical retreat, and I will kind of move back 30 feet.
Just kill me. His turn comes before mine.
I was like trying to think of what I could do, but the only thing is to throw you. But
I mean, just pray casserole slow, hopefully.
Now he's gonna throw 40-10 rock damage at you.
I was gonna say, isn't there a move where you can make them move out of turn? Is that like rally, or did you not take that one?
I didn't take it. I do have it, or like it is a maneuver, but I don't have it.
Right. Yeah, Jin, you just dash as far as you possibly can. As within that quick second of you running away, when you start to turn back, the creature has already finished charging up whatever that is. Its eyes almost turn in every direction. And within that quick second, this blast just appears. It starts petrifying everything around it. Any creature within 10 feet of this creature, you must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
I knew it, man. I was still in range.
I unfortunately did that a double time. It's on a failed save, make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, there you go. The creature begins to turn into stone and is restrained. Oh,
you're fine.
Prow, you managed to just roll out of that blast.
Oh my lord!
You absolutely,
Just barely.
You absolutely pass. As its explosion reaches out. I don't know if this creature can pass. Dexterity save. Yeah, the hound gets absolutely turned into stone just within a split second. Stone.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how you turned a shadow beast into stone.
Yeah, somehow managed to do that. But Perturabo, you're completely fine. Prow, you're fine. Everyone is fine from the blast. As now, it is your go.
Looks busy enough. I'll just bonk it a couple times now.
It's a dog-shaped statue, but it's hollow inside.
And then I'm just gonna leave.
Alright. And as you do leave, this time around, it does reach around and try and hit you. 20.
20? Does he still have his totem?
What does a bear totem do again? Is it within range?
No, I need to be within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, your AC is 21.
So
you're
say
fine.
20.
Oh, yeah.
You have a shield now.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
As you're running, you have your shield on your back. This thing manages to just bounce its tentacle off of your shield, and you make your way out of there just in time as the entire thing above it, the entire ceiling above it, falls down to the ground. And leaving you guys off towards the side there. Wait, I can't find it. There you go. Hide area. As the entire ceiling here collapses completely, leaving you on the other side.
Orphan's here, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Just back at
Myrrh,
camp.
what are you doing?
Question: is it confirmed dead or nah?
Don't move your tokens as of yet. We're still keeping the initiative order.
I'm gonna prepare an action, I guess. I'm just gonna. Can I use my shadow walk as a prepared action? Question mark?
Is Shadow Walk an action, or is that a feature?
It's a bonus action.
Um, can you prepare action a bonus action? I know I
I,
already
I
asked
don't
this
know.
question before.
I don't know. I'm asking God.
Strictly no.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
apparently not.
I am lost on what to do. Probably gonna hide, I guess. But I'm gonna tell Mr. Samurai here that where I'm hiding. Here. You know. Yep, that's about it. Can't do
All
it.
right, Prow, what are you doing?
I am completely out of weapons. I'm gonna run back. See ya. Wait, I did not count my movement there. Actually, no, I'm gonna run anyway. It's fine.
Gonna dash.
I dash away. That is my turn.
You see me. Hello.
Hello.
Dyson.
I have a question, but wait. So, wait, give me a sec. Okay. So, my Nodachi thing allows me to use it only in combat. Am I allowed to use it? That's the question because like it'll determine if we're still in combat or not. It's kind of meta in a way, if you get what I mean. Like if we can't use it, it
I
means that
mean, I'll say that
we're
we're
in
still in
combat.
initiative order, so yeah, you can. I guess you can continue doing that.
Okay, I'm not gonna relent. I'm gonna, I guess not relent. I'm not like gonna put my guard down. I use my bonus action to charge my Nodachi, so it's fully charged now, and I am going to prepare an action. If I see the basilisk appear and I'm within range, then I will attempt to do my final blow.
All right. And yeah, Thargrim, you know this creature to be a tunneler, and you know this thing has survived many times within the caves, and it can even create its own, so it's probably still alive.
Yep, I would relay that saying, no, it can survive even if you bring it down to a single chunk. We believe it regenerates, but it has insane regeneration. It's almost like an Ouroboros.
Anything you would like to do with your character for this turn?
Let's see here, I don't see any targets, so I'll probably just get close to the group.
You got any of that black steel?
Yeah, I do. We make it.
I was talking about an ingot.
No, but I know like 50 people who can get you like an entire armor set, but I don't think the DM will allow that. Actually, what is black steel like as an armor, actually?
You'd have to, have the know-how, but it's pretty strong. It's like above plate.
I wasn't talking about wearing it as armor, but
Yeah,
I'll tell
I
that in my
know.
turn.
I know exactly what's going on here.
Right.
Well, if there's anyone who could source it, it's probably Thargrim in this entire group now.
Alright, anything you would like to prepare, Thargrim?
I guess an attack for when it inevitably spills forward, but I'm also gonna stay back in this I'm gonna stay back and basically make sure everyone else clears before, cause it's probably gonna still crawl after us even through that collapse.
Alright. Jin.
This wouldn't work, right?
Danger sense. I mean, that will work, yeah. It has to be. Oh no, things that you need to see, such as traps and spells. Yeah.
The knowledge that it may be returning, I'm going to hold my action to attack if it pops up.
Okay.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Yeah. And as you do kind of prepare yourself for what's to come, as soon as the entire ceiling falls to the ground, the rocks start covering it. You don't see it for a quick moment, but you guys know that it might still be alive as it does tunnel through. And you feel the ground beneath you start to rumble and shake. Sooner more than later, this entire thing just pops out of the ground right across from you, Perturabo, and just pulls itself across, screeching. As your attacks, you can make them.
Couldn't bring it 5 feet closer, huh?
Unfortunately, it would not.
You know.
Oh,
what?
I'm not in. Am I in
I've been
range or
feeling your
no?
thunder.
You're
You
10
know what?
feet,
You can
right?
have it.
You
Yeah,
can
I'm 10
attack with
feet.
10 feet, yeah, so you were in range.
Does this count as flanking or no?
There's no one to flank with, no.
No. Well, I have to use it. Oh well.
On paper, I don't think you can flank Balams, but that's old rules.
Yeah, this is a homebrew rules.
Oh, I guess I'm using everything then. I will declare I'm using Martial Master. And then I will use my Nodachi. It's charged 4 times, so that's a 4d6. And I will make my one roll. If this misses, then I'm just sad.
Okay.
No!
On an 11, unfortunately, you charge up all of your might into one strike, and when you do, you're just slightly out of range, and you slash air.
Missed the ult.
It's Jover. It's Jover. I will take 2 more strikes. Also,
Now he's
these hit.
depressed.
Also, these hit. Okay.
At least you got the crit on.
Yeah, true. Yeah, both of those will hit as you slash across.
I'm gonna be honest. I made a deal to DM. I'm the reason you can't crit anymore. I stole him.
Yeah.
I see.
He
But
took
I mean,
all the
you're
crits in the first few moments, you know.
But I will admit, it's 3d10 if I crit, so you could give me your crits. It'll be pretty useful.
I
How
mean,
much
I
damage is that
do a
total?
lot though. This is 33.
Okay.
And I have where is it? Give me a sec. I'm looking for it. Is it this one? Yeah.
On your turn,
So
when
I
you score a
critted,
critical
so-
hit with a heavy. Okay, sure. You can make one more melee weapon attack. I say.
And this misses.
And it misses. Unfortunately, most of your strikes do manage to connect. It's at the brink of death, and at
Well,
this brink,
I am really mad because I missed my attack, so I'm just gonna start wailing. I use action surge.
it is unfortunately not your turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh,
That was your extra attacks for prepared action, though, so I'll give you that.
So I did do the 15 from the attack when it emerged as well.
Yeah.
So
It's on pretty. That's why I said it's on the brink of death at this point.
oh, I mean, I'm already done with my stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So, on the brink of death, this creature still manages to reach around, wrap around its entire head, start pointing its eyes at the closest ones to it. This is on Perturabo.
That
That
is
is a
bullying him
8.
at this point.
This is on Dyson. That is a crit 1.
Oh,
Wow.
This is on Thargrim. That is a 14.
Hit? No.
All right, does not
What's
hit.
the AC? Yeah, it does not hit me, luckily.
This is on Jin, and this is on Prow. 15.
No!
Wait,
I'm a bystander!
Prow is the only one that gets hit by this ray, and everyone else who's really close to it manages to like duck underneath his eyes. Prow, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Bro.
You fail. You take 10 points of damage, and you start to turn into stone. Perturabo, it is your go. As this thing is just flailing about,
You know
his
what I
entire
do,
body is
what I'll
almost about to
do.
fall down.
This is all I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god, a crit on the horns.
It's horns though. Oh, not that bad. Okay.
Well, I'll just say this. As you swing your Morning Star and you charge him with your horns, at some point you notice as this thing has stopped moving and its entire body starts to collapse and turn into just a massive rock. Its entire body starts to petrify, and sooner more than later you're left with a statue of what this thing once was. As combat ends.
Help!
Question.
Mhm.
How's Prow doing? Is he being stoned or what?
I'm
Yeah.
stoned!
He is slowly turning into stone.
Minor-
Make me a wisdom
minor
saving
injuries.
throw. I mean, yeah. Is this a dexterity? Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah. At some point, it stops turning him into stone, and you watch as the stone slowly disappears.
Can I ask Prow for the scroll back?
Like he's like panting right now. He just offers you the scroll without looking at you.
You did well. Pat in the back. Alright, what now?
Look,
I
Bison
give
looks
it-
defeated. He looks very, very defeated. He just stares at the ground.
So this thing is now just stone, right?
Yeah.
Can I like flick it? Like a part of it? Like a tiny tentacle or something?
Hey,
Yeah, you like reach out for one of the petrified tentacles, and you manage to like break the smaller ones.
Can I could you help me out and break you one of these? I'm completely unarmed now.
Dyson seems to be ignoring you, just talking to himself.
Uh,
form. It
I
was
will-
perfect. How?
Right. And you know, as this creature falls down dead, let's see. Thargrim, you notice that this thing, it has completely stopped moving. For sure, it is dead, and for the most part, you've done your job here. And Jin, soon as you defeat this creature, almost in an instant, a portal appears in front of you. Past that
Oh.
portal, you see the face of a familiar friend as he just kind of pokes his head out. Well, good. You have defeated the creature. Would you like to head back? As you watch as not this massive sized
Oh
Haran,
my god, a fucking
but,
giant.
yeah. Haran makes his way through the portal.
Yeah, we're.
Oh
we're
my
kinda
God.
cool.
It's
We're cool
Spider-Man
like that.
2099.
Buddies,
Huh?
Oh, with Haran showing up, I will take the blade and kind of take a cloth out, clean it, and throw it back into the scabbard on my back. I believe my work here is concluded.
And he looks at you with a rather prominent frown. Unfortunately, not yet. There is a creature to the far east. Some kind of dragon has appeared. One that can control the winds and lightning.
A dragon. What's a dragon?
Dragon these.
Dragon what?
Oh no! Right. And yeah.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead,
more
Targan.
creatures of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Targan.
I would say, well, before Jin leaves, Thorgrim will go. Good to see you again, lad. Damn shame you're leaving already.
Wherever there be taint of Carmine in the demon clan, I must go to purge it.
Well,
Oh, well,
this
have
is
fun.
the only time you had to come down here to come help me out with that taint, so that's a good sign. I sadly need to get back to managing my kingdom. Dwarves are very proactive nowadays.
Under your rule, I do not doubt it. It was good to see you fight once again, friend. And I'll kind of turn to the rest of the party here. While
yeah, you guys
meeting was while our meeting was short, you guys you displayed a fighting spirit that is needed within this world. And looking at Dyson and for my fellow swordsmen, I look forward to seeing tales of your progress. And one of the things that I don't know if you remember, Cass, but one of the things that I really wanted to do, like when I left, was just to carry on the story of my clan.
Yeah.
I will take probably one of the number of history scrolls that I've written, and I will throw it to Dyson. If you wish to read of a clan of great warriors from long past, here, and I will throw him kind of a history of my clan.
Yeah, all right. And don't worry about that, because I have that prepared.
And with that, Haran, if you will, and I one last thing too. Turn around. I guess Haran has like a portal if we're walking through it. If you ever do see any taint of Carmine or demons, please call upon me, and I will be happy to show up to dispatch such creature that does not belong in this world.
And as Jin seems to be leaving, what do you call this? Dyson walks up and says, as he's holding the scroll, he says, "Allow me to recite a haiku as you leave."
Oh god.
Oh god.
Is this my favorite? Is this one of those haikus you mentioned, Jin? You get to no bitches.
That's so good.
Please. I will kind of motion my hand.
Very well. A fellow swordsman, ancient fang of fear and death. May we meet again. He bows.
Wow, it's a 575.
575, dude. Holy shit.
All right.
A rising master of the sword and a master of pen. And I do truly look forward to tales of your exploits.
All right. And with that, Haran motions for you to head into the portal, as right behind Haran is the ethereal bastion and all the mages that are there currently working to fix some strange phenomenon. And as you head into the portal, you watch as Jin disappears, leaving behind no trace.
Side of the singular scroll I have left with Dyson.
Yep.
The scroll of the history of the Clan of the Wolf. And leaving behind, of course, Thorgrim there. Thorgrim, you notice as Jin leaves and you're kind of with this small group of these people. An area to head into the crossroads, or at least one of the entrances to the crossroads, is one to the west from where you currently are. It has the main kind of road into the lightning rail.
Well, it's about where will you be traveling to now next?
We will be returning to the surface at Whitewall. We were tasked to
Aye.
get rid of this basilisk, and it seems our job is done.
Aye. What a shame. I was gonna say it's a nice. We could have visited. Crossroads are lovely this time of year. But you have business. I appreciate you helping hunting this beast. It's look forward to hearing and seeing more of your work.
He just does
See
a
ya.
nod.
I walk up to the Dwarf King. You there, Dwarf King.
Yes.
You fight well, you swing well. I give him a handshake.
He gives you one in response.
I tried to grip your hand, but I guess I can't.
Yeah, your hand
you
towers
can.
over
like
him.
a strong grip. You want to do an athletics
yeah.
check? We can try it.
Let's see a contested
Sure
athletics
thing.
check.
Sure thing.
All right. Let's
By the
go.
way, I never broke my rage.
Yeah, he has
Damn.
22.
Damn.
Nowhere close. He
Nah.
has small hand compared to yours, but he grips one of your two of your fingers with such force that you feel like it's about to break.
I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Well, you already got a sample. If your travels
We
ever
will
take you
meet
to the
against-
crossroads, yep. If your travels are taken to the crossroads, I can at least give you a nice place to stay tonight.
Maybe next time.
Well, I wish you luck. And Tharbrim will walk off stage.
All right, and
Just like
you
the
disappear.
dwarves in God of War.
Basically.
Right.
You disappear into the paths around
The corner of our eyes.
And with that, yeah, thank you guys for coming. This was a very nice crossover session from like a year ago. But yeah, thank you guys
How
for
many
making
levels
your way
are they
here.
above us? It's so strong.
They were
They're
level
at
18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these guys are
Holy shit,
currently level 14.
We stopped
I'm
playing
level
at
14.
We
I'm
stopped
level
playing
11,
at
bro.
level 12.
I'm level
for Jay,
11.
Yeah, they stopped playing at around level 12. So I gave
and
them
then a year and a
big-
half passed.
Yeah.
And we still been doing our job, so we got we slowed down significantly though, leveling up.
Yeah. Yeah, with that, yeah, thank you guys for making your way here, although it's like 11 in the morning for you guys right now, probably.
Not to be
10:39 for me, but
Yeah.
close enough.
Yeah.
I had to wake up at like 8.
Yeah, very sorry for that. I didn't know
Oh,
like
no, that's
when
fine.
these guys would actually make their way back there. But yeah, thanks for coming. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun for the short time that we had. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
it was a lot of fun. It was kind of cool to see a future, like, I've never been able to have like a character come back into a campaign that's still like in a pre-existing world, so that's really cool. So definitely a little hard to remember exactly
Yeah, the
how
amount of
I
lore.
played. Yeah, like all the stuff that Jin did, what happened, Jin's personality,
Yeah,
but
thankfully
yeah,
I have
tons
that
of
like
fun.
written down, your backstory and
yeah.
all that. But yeah,
And also it's so cool, like I like having somebody Dyson, like that's really cool because it was like somebody very similar to Jin.
It's actually
yeah,
like
yeah.
a carbon copy, dude. Holy shit.
Basically.
pretty much, yeah.
The moment you said no dachi, like, oh, that's
Yeah, same
I'm
thing.
using the Dachi too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hence why I wanted you to be part of this session. Since you had a pretty like huge similarity with the current character
Bro,
that
I
he
was
has.
late.
This guy's late. He didn't get to
Don't be late
experience
next
it.
time. Easy.
Okay. To be fair, it was school related, so you know.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, a dwarf and a samurai. I don't remember this being a Godric and Felix book.
Just a special time. But with that, yeah, thank you guys for coming around, and yeah, I'll see you around.
No
Yeah, see
problem.
you around, everyone.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for the session. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all ever need anything else, another cameo or something, feel free to hit me up.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I mean,
I'm
you
still sad, Cass, that I didn't get to play Delvin. That was
Yeah.
I really wanted to play that
I did
character.
hope to like finish that campaign. Unfortunately, I got like a DM burnout for a bit.
Oh no, I understand it, man. But all right, guys, I will talk to
Speaking
y'all
of
later and tons of
speaking
fun.
of, yep, you have
The
fun.
Yep. See ya.
Peace, guys.
Yeah. And,
Oh, I'll see.
Hmm?
Y'all have fun. I'll see you around.
Yep.
See ya,
See you
see
around.
ya.
Thanks for coming by, and hope you enjoyed playing as your character again.
It's fun going back, but all right. Don't burn down my city, or I'll kill you all.
We
And
will,
with
we
my,
will,
with
we
my
will remind.
rolls,
We
I
will,
will probably get away with it.
True.
It's your own citizens that are gonna blow up the city, man. The way they handle Black Steel, it's crazy.
Well,
True.
the only living citizens are good with black steel.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is true.
but
Survivorship bias. Damn.
Hey, it's part of them. See you around.
All right.
Yep.
See ya. And there he goes. Yeah, we still have a bit of the session to continue.
Can I pee for a little bit? I really need to
you
pee. I
can-
haven't peed since I was
Can I,
from
can
the
I get
airport.
the scroll? I'll read the scroll while we're waiting.
Perturabo's pissing.
Yeah, I can send you that. But unfortunately, when he sent me that scroll, like way back when, it's like really it's a different format, so I have to write it into Obsidian.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
And when I finish making it into Obsidian, I'll send it off to you. But it's an actual piece
Sure.
of lore that I put in the world.
I see.
All right.
And for Sorfin, who wasn't here,
I am
unfortunately, yeah, you missed out on quite a bit. The group continued through the caves. They found the creature that you were supposed to fight, along with a cameo from the Crimson Court guys from before.
Yes.
That was fun.
I knew that guy from the portal. So,
Yeah.
Haran.
Yeah, Haran as well.
Haran.
Haran? Is there another one called Halal?
But yeah, that's pretty much it. They got the fight. Unfortunately, some of the caves collapsed, and you would hear it from where Sorfin currently is in the main camp, where you kind of stayed by in contemplation for a bit. You would hear like the caves collapsing deep within. Unfortunately, you'd have to make your way back to the group, as they have to make their way out in a separate manner now. With this whole situation happening.
Can I? Okay, is it meta if I know where they went north or?
They would have told you that they were going to continue scouting south, back where, back where you were scouting before. But yeah, you can
know
track
exactly
them.
where we are.
I shall go back to where I came from.
Alright. My stuff.
We have to decide.
My stuff.
Your darts are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
all
have.
your darts are gone.
I threw 7 darts and 2 daggers into it. I'm unarmed.
Yeah,
Let me just get like a dagger back.
Let me roll to see what you actually get back.
Now, even like the rubble would probably break the daggers and darts, though. Even if like you can find it.
Petrified in.
Oh well, you find 1 of your daggers and 5 of your darts.
Oh.
Sarfin jumped.
I just like
He did not
try
reach.
my best to pull it out of the petrified beast.
Oh, there you go. Sarfin has jumped.
All right, you just kind of continue to reach back to where you were before. But yeah, that's I'll pause here for a quick moment so we can have a small break, a pee break,
Wait, where
perhaps a
have
drink.
Where did I?
Oh, right there with the dwarves.
Oh, you there? Damn.
Yep.
It would have been nice not to put them near their captors.
But yeah, that's where we pause for a bit, and we'll be back in like a minute or two. I'll go take a piss, give myself a drink, and then we can continue just a bit more. So yeah, be right back.
R.I.P. Dragons. then all the attacks are just gone.
Wait, that's stronger than the normal thing in Baldur's Gate 3. Damn.
All right.
In
team's
Baldur's
back.
Gate 3, it just triggers on the first hit.
There's a lot of spells in Baldur's Gate 3 that they nerfed.
Yeah, shield is not one attack. It's my entire AC just +5.
Bro, there's no help or dodge action in Baldur's Gate 3. It's bullshit.
There is help.
There
what are
is
you
help,
talking
yeah.
about?
Help,
you
Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just revive
You should
them.
also know that help in D&D is more homebrew by the DM than it is by the rules of the game.
Arturabo, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
He's
With
gonna freaking
advantage,
disintegration ray
disadvantage,
you.
You're gonna disintegration.
No, no, just normal.
just normal. Okay, sure.
How about you, Proud? Do as well.
Ah, sure.
15. Do I pass or do I fail?
Okay. How about Proud?
Watch me crit fail.
But Robo failed. Proud pass.
Aizen,
Oh, I
are
failed.
you gonna?
I'm gonna re-roll it again. Oh,
Woo!
He passed.
Who is this? Sorry.
You got disintegration ray, I think.
Disintegration ray is coming at you. Dex save your life.
Wait, why?
Just do it.
I just want to check.
Dead.
Actually.
Indomitable.
Indomitable? Okay.
Why do you two of you have that?
Reroll. Okay.
They're fighters.
Oh, he counterspelled you. Oh, is it the same
Okay.
level?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
it's
it
not
the same
level.
level,
I
though?
have to roll. A what?
Wait, I just realized Dyson has a auto thing on. I have to change that.
Wait, what do I roll for if I got counterspelled?
Don't auto
My
damage.
disintegrate gets counterspelled.
Advantage toggle.
Casting a spell of 4th level or
Whisper
higher, make
toggle.
ability. No, you roll.
Huh? What? Who rolls?
Lynn rolls.
Yeah,
It's
the,
what I roll.
the counter speller has to roll.
It's 16. DC 16.
So it's
No, it's. So wait, you're casting a 6th level spell?
Yes, disintegrate is a 6th level spell.
Damn.
yo, it doesn't give me the option to cast it at a higher level though. My spell.
Yeah, because there's no effect of it if you cast it at a higher level.
Yeah, but I can't cast it at a higher level. Once I click it, it's just automatic dispel magic. No choices. What
That's the
level?
spell
Oh,
magic.
okay.
That's
You're
not counter
casting
spell.
you're using counterspell as a 6th level spell.
Yeah, but I it doesn't give me the option to choose
Yeah,
what
'cause
level though.
it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. You just spend a spell slot.
Yeah, you just say that you spend
Yeah, but-
spend a yeah,
but
yeah,
some
yeah,
spells
I know.
would just say
The
this
rest of the
what
other spells they have like damage values. So roll 20, make sure that you can see that and you can change like what level you're
Yeah,
casting
but
it
this
at.
one doesn't as well though. Fireball. I mean,
Oh wait, what?
The damage
Fireball
should
doesn't
show
have
up.
choices.
Oh
Yeah, there's
no.
option.
Lynn doesn't have choice to upcast.
never mind. You click the spell instead of the whisper box
Yeah.
thingy.
Oh,
Okay, no, that's
bruh.
that's for description only. It says for description only.
Yeah. So it should be like this.
Click the
Jesus
text
Christ.
itself. Yeah.
Ah,
What does do to
I
you?
am
Yeah.
Ah.
Prodigy by the way.
Have you seen that meme? What's that meme? Thank you for the weapon.
Oh. Anyways, is everyone here?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you guys because we're already pretty much at the end of our usual session time. We can actually go for quite a bit more. For this session, unless you guys are tired and you want to,
I mean,
stop our session.
I just
for today.
arrived from Cebu, so
Yeah, so I'm assuming you guys are probably like tired as hell. So,
I'm
do it.
down.
I mean,
How
they are down.
long would it be if it would be extended?
probably like we can do like an hour more or less. Depends on how far you guys want to go. Because
If we continue, I
yeah.
might blip any second, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's gonna be
yeah.
12, and Lynn has to leave or something.
Yeah. So if the rest is down, I'll pick like we'll go with
I
majority.
am pretty tired though. I'm just gonna say because my flight was like
Yeah.
5, and then
It's all right.
moving around.
So unfortunately, since it's already pretty late, I'll just do like a quick wrap up of
Sure.
what's going to happen.
Can I at
As
least
Mhm.
can I at least say my final words
Yeah,
as I
sure.
contemplate,
hmm
as I realize the mortal men are but evil and inherently evil as such.
Okay, turns into a
Thorfinn thinks to
philosopher.
Thorfinn thinks to himself, and
Like pilusupo dia.
a little doubt pops into his mind.
um,
Maybe the dragons were right. Maybe the world needs to be reset and
Is he
destroyed.
actually going insane, Cass?
He's a traitor,
maybe,
guys.
maybe.
As
Who
I level up,
knows?
by the way, I'm becoming more insane.
He's
Ah,
like slowly turning into Arthur.
fish.
Alpha.
Brain.
Alpha.
Shalom.
Alpha.
Shalom. Alpha.
Right.
Shalom.
I think one of the
Um,
breaking point was the seeing the uh loss, the destruction, the killing of the dragons. Very inhumane.
Yo, you're racist. It wasn't the dragon that.
Alpha. I mean,
yeah, you can't tell him that.
it's
Anyways,
isn't it nature? Isn't it natural? Technically, it's like why
Nature?
would why would a lioness hunt for baby zebras or something, right? Like,
Okay. There was a letter. They were going to enslave the dragon.
yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah.
So
Sorfin, can you make me a quick perception check?
Okay. I don't like that. I'm not very perceptive as well.
What's your
Not
passive
very.
perception?
It's actually higher 10.
That's fine then. You notice that there are tracks, but unfortunately, most of the tracks of your group ends where this entire cave in
We just
happened.
walked through a wall, bro. We did some wall hacks.
And unfortunately, that's all you know. That you know that they probably passed through here, seeing like bloody footprints. They probably stepped on some blood, and they went to the west. Unfortunately, there's a cave in there, and you can't find a way through. As for the other side of the group, as you finish this and the two disappear from your sight, one goes deeper into the crossroads. Now you know that there's an entrance here into the crossroads. And the only path you have left to you that's readily available is heading northward towards the deeper end of the cave. Past where you currently are, through the walls. They're in the walls. You just about make out the sound of gibberish just across here in some area in the darkness. But you can hear, if anyone can talk in Dwarven, can anyone
Uh,
understand Dwarvish here in this group?
Wait. Yeah, I
Nope.
can't. I'm dumb. I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use my dimension there to go back to the entrance of the camp or something? Because
Can you put the spell?
I plan to tell Sorfin what's happening in case he's still not over his trauma.
Um, any spot desired. It can be a place you can see or one you can visualize. Yeah.
Alright, gonna go back or ask someone, I guess, who's going with me to tell Sorfin that we're in here. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for the party that's available.
I need more bullets.
Hello?
And
Question
the
mark?
entire party does not respond.
What?
I am currently writing my notes.
I can go with you.
Alright. Then I use my dimension door to go back at the entrance of the camp.
Okay.
Then look for Sorfin. That's about it.
All right.
Then ask the people around.
And I shall do that. I'll pull you guys back towards the main camp as you teleport out of a dimension door, leaving behind Sozin and Prow to fend for themselves off that side of the camp. But with that, that's where we end our session for today. as you hear the sound of dwarven gibberish just off towards the corner here, somewhere across this side of the wall. But that's where we end our session for today. I hope you guys had fun. This session was planned out like a week ago when I talked to those guys to see if they can
About a week
do a
ago.
quick cameo. But there's still so much more of this cave to explore. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today.
Well, me and Brown, no choice but to explore it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you are unfortunately cut off from the group. So that's where we end our session for today. I hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you guys. Well, some of you guys, this Wednesday. And Zhao, who I sent the very first invitation I sent to Zhao, he didn't accept it, so other people got in first.
Yeah, I had
And got
quizzes
a
the whole
cut-off.
week.
I am memorizing
That's
or
fine.
practicing my sea shanties.
Bro,
I am also. Maybe that's why I got a sore throat because you're practicing sea shanties.
Yes.
Yeah.
One dice, I'm gonna replace your body.
Oh,
You're gonna what?
but
Someone
yeah.
replace them.
Wait. Who's going to be who's the people I'm going to see this Wednesday?
Me.
Everyone
Aether's
but
going
Brother
to be...
and Neil.
Ah, right. Neil is coming with on Wednesday sessions.
Oh shit! I have to make my cleric.
Yeah, you better make that character now. It will be
Oh
easier.
yeah, what
'cause it's gonna be
what
session
classes
0.
are people going for? The others?
For the most part, they are going. Brother is going. Was that
Pugilist.
Pugilist is a new class that I'm including into the whole Vaedanys campaigns now,
I'm going.
as well as gunslingers.
I'm going sorcerer.
Nice.
You're not part of that.
You got me.
How about the
What
the
do we
peop-
start
the other
as?
people?
Level 1, but not for long. You're gonna be
Hey,
level
Jeff.
1 for like maybe a session or 2, and then afterwards you're gonna start
Be
ramping
openings in
levels.
the future.
Huh?
Will there be openings in the future?
Openings in the future for campaigns? Probably. I'm thinking of after when I finish the pirate campaign, I'm gonna take another like month break maybe from D&D because I don't want to burn out like last time.
Next month. Next month, I can DM.
Yeah.
Because
But yeah.
I'm not gonna have classes Saturday.
Wow, it's like last week.
yeah.
Last year, guys.
So
It's finally here.
Cass, where did you send the characters? Variant origins?
Everything is in the Google Drive that you can find in our Discord. So I put the link everywhere. It's in like races. That's
think I
the
see
Google
it.
Drive. There's a classes Google
Oh,
Drive.
here. I found it. Yeah.
Why not just delete those and just leave homebrew?
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
GG's.
GG's.
Not really GG because I didn't just good.
GG.
Because I didn't really do a game.
Yeah, unfortunately you got here like pretty late.
I'll play some Armored Core 6.
All right.
Oh, you actually bought it? Or you gonna make
Wow.
Yeah, I got it.
I
Yeah,
got
he's
it.
probably gonna
Not
do
a
like a
review.
review.
Wow, you actually playing.
No, I'm not reviewing. I'm just playing. It's pretty.
Wow. Not gifted by
How
your
is it?
boss.
Your first mech
Okay,
mech
I've
game?
I played
seen-
Armored
Yeah,
Core